kind of winding down my control of the news hour, and then in just a couple minutes we'll open up the phone lines, let you folks call in for the next half hour after that. But when talking about Betsy DeVos, you know, the last guest that we talked to, obviously, her big concern with Betsy DeVos is she really going to be anti-Common Core? Don't think she's going to be. Okay, I hope she's proven wrong. We'll see. But the left in this country, liberals, are just having a meltdown over Betsy DeVos. They can't stand her. And you know what they really especially can't stand about her? Because she's pro-vouchers. That's what the left can't stand. And, oh, they're just having a meltdown. Have you seen some of the things on Twitter? For example, Joss Whedon, who's the director of the Avengers movie and others, he says about Republicans, quote, "They declared war on our children." So, allowing poor inner city kids to be able to go out of a failing school and into a private school, that's a, quote, war on our children. Stephen Colbert tweeted, quote, "Elementary math under Betsy DeVos. Question, Ned and Cheryl each have 4 apples. Who has more apples? Answer, whomever Mike Pence decides has more apples." Hey, Stephen Colbert, you're supposed to be somewhat of a smart guy. Why don't you read the Constitution? This is how it works. The Vice President of the United States is the tie-breaking vote. He's President pro tem of the Senate. It's his job to cast the tie-breaking vote in the event of a tie. Rosie O'Donnell, quote, "For God's sake, keep Betsy DeVos away from public schools." Michael Moore tweeted, quote, "The Senate Republicans have just sent a big blank U, the F word," well, he did the letter F, the letter U, "to the school children of America. Even the worst countries don't blank on their own kids," the S word. So he says voucher programs basically are like America blanking on our own children. Really, Michael Moore? How? By denying them school choice? Sounds to me like that's actually blanking on the children. By forcing kids in failing school districts with very high crime rates and low graduation rates to force those kids to stay there and not give them an opportunity to be able to go to a better school? That seems to me like the epitome of dumping on those kids. Not giving them an opportunity to actually get a better and stronger education. No. You want to know what's dumping on the kids? All right. Putting the educational needs of poor inner city kids above the demands of the powerful teachers' unions. That is what I would call blanking on our kids, Mr. Moore. Seth MacFarlane, "There's not one single man of courage in the Republican Party." All right, you get the idea. I could go on and on with these comments. By the way, what Kumail Nanjiani, I'm probably saying it wrong, said, he's an HBO and Comedy Central star. He said, quote, "Betsy DeVos got confirmed. Everyone who voted for her should be ashamed. Party before country." They, talking about Republicans, they're using children's education as pawns. How ironic. It's the Democrats who are using children's education as pawns to keep the support and the votes of the powerful teachers' unions because the teachers' unions are against school choice. All right, let's open up the phone lines, okay?